Hi, welcome back to This Lovely Stitch, and in this stitch tutorial I'll be showing you how to do stockinette stitch flat. So for today's tutorial I'll be using a medium weight for worsted weight yarn and 6.5mm straight knitting needles. You can use any type of yarn or any hook size or needle size that you'd like. This is just what I'm using today. So to start off, we're going to cast on however many stitches you would like. Today I'll cast on 10, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I'm casting on 10 stitches. I'm left-handed, so I hold my needle that has the original cast on stitches in my right hand, and then the other needle that I'm transferring stitches on is always in my left hand. So to start off to knit stitch, you're going to see each stitch. Going in from the back end, you're going to go through the back loop like this. So this is what it looks like twisted. This is what it looks like straight. Then you're going to hold it with your left hand or right hand if you're flipping this. Then you go around like that. And I'm using this finger to kind of trap the yarn. Next, I lift this over, and you can see I've picked up a stitch here and pushed the other stitch off. So just showing that again, stab through the back loop of the yarn, hold stitches in both needles with my left hand, go around with my right hand, trap the yarn, then holding the right needle, I'm going over to pull up a stitch and then drop the next one. So now you can see I've done 2 stitches. So I'm going to do that all the way down, all 10 stitches. And then I'll come back to show you how to purl, which is how we make the other side of stockinette stitch. Okay, so you can see now I've transferred all the stitches. They were originally on my right hook, now they are on my left hook. So now I'm going to switch hands. So again, it's back on this side, and then this is holding the other side, which is no stitches. So the next thing you're going to do is we're going to do the same process, but just in reverse. So this time the yarn is going to be behind. So as you can see, I just string it over like that. That way it's facing this way and it's facing me, the yarn is closer to me, instead of in the front like when we were knitting. So with the yarn in the back facing me, I'm going to purl. So purl is the other way that we do stockinette. So the first row would be knit, and the second row is purl. And you just alternate knit and purl rows. So here's how you purl. So I'm just going to tighten this a little bit so my tension will be consistent. And then in this, with my left hand, I'm going to go into the back loop. Then again, just like I was doing for knit, using my left hand, hold the 2 stitches, go around, and I'm using my yarn my finger to trap the yarn, just like I did before. And I'm going to pull through, so I'm pulling up that loop. So one more time, we're stabbing through the back, using my left hand to hold the stitch, going around, trapping it with this finger right here, and pulling over, and then letting go. So I'll just finish off this round slowly so you can see, but this is pretty much how you do stockinette. Now, once you get faster doing it, one moment. Once you get faster doing it, you're able to hold it and throw over faster. So this is called English style because I'm holding the yarn and the 2 needles with one hand. So holding it with my left hand, going over, trapping the yarn, and pulling it up and over and letting go of that stitch. There are other methods of knitting, but this is just the method I prefer and I think is easiest for beginners. All right, so as you can see, there we go. I finished this row and you can see that it's starting to grow. So I'm going to do 8 more rows of stockinette just so I can show what the stitch looks like on the needles, and then we will close out the video with just some tips and tricks to make your stockinette better, look better, and make it easier to work up. So I'll come back when I've done 8 more rows. Okay, so I finished off doing those 10 rounds. I made another video covering how to cast off, which is how you get the stitches off the needle. But this is just what stockinette looks like. So you can see this side looks all like knit stitches, and this back side looks all like purl stitches. So this is actually the wrong side. So the side that maybe in a sweater would be facing towards your body, just not the side you see. And this is the right side, which is the side that is like the presentation, best foot forward side. So anyway, that is how you knit stockinette stitch. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next week with more knitting stitches and techniques. Thanks for watching. Bye.